Hey Redeemer family, we're back in our farm. It's been frozen now, so there's not a lot going on here in the farm right now, but it's still a fun place to be, and especially when we come to do this, which is our segment of our monthly video to you that we call Farm to Table. And at Farm to Table, we interview someone from the church that you need to know, someone who plays a particular role in some way that affects you as well. And so here on this unseasonably warm November day, we are here with Jessie Meriwether, our executive director here at the church. So we're going to walk here from the farm to the communion table, and Jessie and I are going to chat so you can get to know Jessie a little bit better as well. Hi, Jessie.
Hello.
So tell me, one of our traditional questions here on Farm to Table is, why are you named Jessie? Whoa, watch out for that leaf.
Leaf, falling.
Why are you named Jessie? Where did that come from? And does it have anything to do with Toy Story?
It does not have anything to do with Toy Story. My name is Jessie and not Jessica.
Okay.
It is just Jessie, just to be clear. My parents are huge John Denver fans. And so they really loved the song Whispering Jessie that he sang. And I think he spelled it Jesse, but they named me Jessie after that, but with an IE. So there you go. John Denver.
That. John Denver named
Oh,
you.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's exciting.
Grew up with a lot of John Denver in my house.
Right, good. Okay,
Yeah.
So you are the executive director of the Pro Cathedral. Mm-hmm. What is that? What do you do? What is your role here?
A few things. I do a few things around here.
Would it be easier if I just asked you what you don't do?
I don't know. It's which side of the org chart are we going to work from
That's right.
here?
Okay, so what do you do? We'll leave it at that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I oversee all of the physical parts of the church, so facilities and the farm. And although I don't have a green thumb, I just help oversee and help with that. Stephen and Hawken know what they're doing. And I also oversee all of the administrative aspects like events and finances and HR and communications and all of those types of things. And so hopefully trying to keep the ship going in the right direction and floating and all the pieces working, that sort of thing.
Right. Yeah, she's the one that keeps us on track on many different ways. What would be even more fun if we had about an hour is to ask you, what are the jobs that you have done at the church?
Yes.
How long have you been at Redeemer, Jessie?
Our family has been here for 14 years.
14
just
years.
about, yep. And so almost since the beginning, but I've been on staff for 11 years now.
Wow.
So. Yeah.
You are definitely the senior tenured staff member by far
Yes,
here
am.
at Redeemer. Okay, so Redeemer's a complicated place. There's a lot of moving parts. You don't find too many churches that have a working farm and a fellows program and an abbey and all the things that we do. What is the biggest challenge that you see that we have in maintaining the complexity and the physical plant and all of those sort of things? What's our biggest challenge for who we are as a church?
Yeah, I think that while we do have a lot of things going on, we also have a lot of really passionate people. And we have a lot of people that are interested in doing those things. I think some of the tension comes in where we don't have the budget to do all of the things to the level that we would like to do them.
Right.
And so then we have to rely a lot more heavily on volunteers and on people who are passionate. And so sometimes it's that communication of, here are all the different things that we could use help with or that could use a volunteer, and connecting people with those different areas. And so that's always an interesting dance, trying to get that covered.
That is true. It really is amazing here at Redeemer just how many parts there are. I mean, we're walking by the medicinal garden. How many churches have a medicinal garden, right? While you're in the sanctuary after you've just left the farm. So God is doing some pretty exciting things. What would you say, just as you look at where Redeemer has been? You've seen it in so many phases, from high schools to smaller churches to our own space. As you look into the future of Redeemer, what are you most excited about? I mean, what do you see happening that just really excites you as you look at the grand story of what Redeemer is?
I really love seeing the ways that who we were as a church when we were only 50 people is actually a lot of those same things are still here. We've always been very family friendly, very oriented towards children and growth. Even before we had a physical place, we did have people that really cared a lot about creation and creation care. We just didn't have the actual farm yet. And so as we grow, it's really exciting to see us live into the way that God has formed us and the people that he brought to Church of the Redeemer. And so to see that flourish and become something where we actually get to live out all the things that were just dreams 10 years ago, and see how he continues to provide for that. And it's a really beautiful thing.
It's wonderful. Jessie has been a gift to Redeemer for a long time. She has her hands and fingers in most everything that happens here at the church in some way, from HR to budgets to organizing volunteer teams. And she's sort of institutional memory here in the church as well, where she has been everywhere that Redeemer has been as well. So would love for you to have more conversations with Jessie, get to know what she does as well. If you have gifts in the financial realm and want to serve on the finance team, if you want to learn more about the capital campaign and how you can help us with paying the debt off that we have and moving forward in the future of the things that we need to progress with, Jessie knows everything about everything. In fact, I should have brought it. We have a coffee mug, a number of coffee mugs in the church office that just say "Ask Jessie," because if you need anything, ask Jessie. This is Jessie Meriwether, and we're so thankful for you and your ministry and the gift you are to Redeemer. Redeemer family, we love you as well, and we'll see you on the next edition of Farm to Table.
Bye.